first things that grabbed my attention was in 2015, I believe, the Orange Dot report came out. And that was done by Ridge Schuyler, who started the Network to Work program. And he looked at what it costs to actually survive in Charlottesville, what it takes to keep bread on your table and kids in school and a roof over your head and these sorts of things, and talked about looking at that bottom line kind of number. In doing so, he was able to look at income mobility, that is the chances of getting out of poverty if you're born into poverty. And he looked at a Harvard economist by the name of Raj Chetty's work that, he's done a lot of work around this, but one of the studies he did was looking at 2,830 some cities of comparable size, and Charlottesville being one of them, to see if you're born into poverty, what are the chances you get out of it. And Charlottesville was ranked about 2,700th on that list, and so it was very, very near the bottom, meaning that there are 2,699 other cities where you have a greater chance of getting out of poverty. And then Raj Chetty took the study and the research the next step, and he mapped all of the census data available outcomes in life, so incarceration rates, divorce rates, birth rates, income levels, all of these things that are used to measure what happens to you in life, and he mapped them on a geographical basis. So he looked at census tracts and census block levels, and Charlottesville got mapped, as did every city in America. But when you look at Charlottesville, you see these anecdotal realities that we know, these experiential realities we know of outcomes being very disparate along racial lines. You see it playing out in the geographic form. And so for me, that raised the bigger question of, okay, if geography, if environment is the predictor of what happens to you in life, then why do we live where we live? Is it just free choice, or is it there's something more to it?